Hi, welcome to CA Mantra. Let's now see what are the documents to be maintained by an agent. Okay, in accounts and records. This question is from accounts and records, and we'll see in which attempt this question was asked. And let's now directly see how the documents to be maintained by an agent should be recollected through GST mantras. Okay, with the help of GST mantras. So for that, I am taking the GST mantras book, and we'll go to the query related to the agent. Okay, so there are n number of mantras. Okay, so in all the chapters there are mantras. Okay, question number 7, let's see. Or in GST mantras, okay, what are the details that has to be maintained by an agent? Agent, we all know that is a person. It doesn't need any much further explanation. It is agent is a person who acts on behalf of someone. Who is that someone? That someone is principal. In schedule 1 also, we have seen in chapter supply, okay, price, like schedule 1, okay, 7.1 close C. I see the schedule starts from close C. Okay, if you attend those classes, definitely you will be able to recollect and say the section numbers and schedule numbers. Okay, see in that over there is like principal agent, chief principal agent relationship. Okay, so agent always act behalf of, there will be a person on behalf of that person, agent will be acting. So what are the documents to be maintained by the agent? If I'm an agent, what are the documents to be maintained? As per rule 5611, every agent shall maintain proper data depicting the, what is this data? It's very much easy to remember. Say D forward, description of the goods, okay, received on behalf of the supplier, or supplier on behalf of the supplier. A forward, authorization. He cannot simply act as an agent. Okay, he should receive proper authorization from the principal in order to act as an agent. Okay, so authorization received from the principal, then only a person can act as an agent, okay, on behalf of the principal. T forward, taxes paid in relation to the supply of goods on behalf of the principal. And you can see over here D forward, description of what goods received and authorization received. T for tax paid, and last one is what proper account should be account details furnished to the principal. That's it. It's very much easy. Okay, so first one is what D for A. So agent, what all documents should be maintained? Agent should maintain what proper data. Okay, why he should maintain proper data? Because he is acting behalf of someone. Am I right? So he should provide proper data to the principal. Sir, these are the details. I mean, a description of the goods that which are received. These are a description of the goods that which I have supplied on behalf of you, sir. These are the details of the taxes paid. Is that clear? Is that clear? So it's simple mantra. Every agent should maintain what proper data depicting what description. D for what? Description of the goods. He will be receiving goods and he will be supplying goods on behalf of principal. Simple. The particulars including description, value or quantity, how much did he receive, what all goods he received, okay, supplies received, services received and supplied on behalf of every principal, okay. And A4, he cannot simply act as an agent. He should receive a proper authorization letter from the principal. Authorization received from the principal. Particulars of authorization received by him from each principal to receive, okay, to supply goods on behalf of the principal, okay. T for what? He should remit what taxes on receipt of and supply of what goods. Tax paid on receipt and supply of goods on behalf of every principal. Details of the taxes paid on receipts and supply of what goods or services effected on behalf of every principal. And last one is what account details furnished to the principal. Detailed accounts should be what furnished to the principal. Details of accounts furnished to every principal. So it's very, very easy, right? Every agent should maintain what proper data. D for what? Description of what goods or supply or services received. Description, okay, it should maintain description, proper description of what goods or services received, okay, or supplied of goods or services, okay, received, okay, received. In few minutes we can learn like one like few things, okay, many questions, okay, fine. Received or supplied on behalf of principal. Is that clear? Very easy, very easy. You actually reciting the GST mantras 10 days before the examination, 1 week before the examination, 2 weeks before the examination will not work out. Learn one chapter and start reciting with the pocket book. You will get a pocket book if you are subscribing the entire course. And when after completing each chapter, revise the entire chapter with the pocket book, okay, with the GST mantras in it, okay, fine. All the code words, all the mantras are provided in that pocket book, okay. So A for what? Authorization letter. I'm not explaining everything or writing everything. It will consume time. Authorization letter received from the principal. Okay. T for what? Tax. Tax paid on what? Receipt or what? Supply of goods or services. Is that clear? And A for what? Account details submitted to the account. Okay. Account details or details of the account. Okay. Account details to be submitted. Okay. To be submitted to the to the principal. Account details to the principal. Is that clear? Is that clear? Details of the accounts. Okay. Data. So the agent should maintain what? Proper data depicting the description of the goods. Okay. Supplies received on behalf of the principal. A for what? Authorization. You should get an authorization, and say T for what? Tax details, and last one A for what? Or account details furnished to the principal. Okay. Now let's see in which year this question was asked and for how many marks this question was asked. I'm taking like intermediate September 2024 attempt. Okay. Taxation. I hope you know from where it should be taken. Okay. Home. Students, BIOS knowledge portal. Click here to visit the knowledge portal. I'm so glad that in few minutes time I have explained and shared the mantra of one question at least, okay, from the accounts and records chapter. We'll take this question. Suggested answers is there, and this option to be taken September 2024 taxation, and I will search for agent. I'll search for what? Agent. Okay. And see, this question was asked for 5 marks. Can you believe? This question was asked for how many marks? 5 marks. Is that clear? This question was asked for 5 marks. Okay. Let's see the question. Commissioner has notified some specified persons to maintain additional accounts and records. Okay. Under section, under rule 56. Okay. Agent as defined into subsection 5 is one of them, because there are several other parties like works contract, etc, etc. List of the additional accounts to be kept by the agent. Let's see the answer. This is question number 8. Okay. B. In B there are 2 options. Okay. 8B. Let's see 8B. Let's go to question number 8B, second part. You can see here data is our answer, right? Agent should maintain proper data, right, depicting the details. Okay. Description of the goods received. Let's see description. Okay. Particulars. I have made as description. Particulars. Okay. Particular description, including description. Okay. Including description of the product, description of what the product, the value, quantity, goods or service received on behalf of the principal. Okay. Received. I have made a single what received and supplied. Okay. Over here it is supplied. Particulars including description of value, quantity of goods or service. Here it is received on behalf of the principal, and here it is what supplied on behalf of the principal. Okay. What I have made it as, I have combined this and made it to one point, one single point. You can see here. Okay. Received and supplied, you can see over here. Is that clear? Received and supplied, I have made to one single point. Is that clear? Fine. Next let's see A for what? A for authorization should be received. Okay. So authorization, see, authorization received from each of the principal. Is that clear? Authorization. T for tax details paid. Okay. Tax paid. Is that clear? Tax paid. Okay. And A for what? Account furnished to every principal. Over here there are 5 points. Why? Because the received and supplied, they have made as 2 separate points. In the rule it is 2 separate points. I have made it 1 point. So A, B, C, D. Okay. Data. The agent should maintain what? 5 marks in your pocket. Is that clear? Is that clear? Perfect. Okay. So the agent should maintain mantra to remember as per rule 5611. Okay. At least like you should write down, if possible you can write down the rule number, sub rule number. If possible you can recollect. Okay. Main sections will be discussed in detail and specifically in all the chapters. Okay. Exemption, there is a wonderful story to remember. All agents should maintain proper data depicting the D4, A4 authorized, T4, A4 account details submitted to the principal. Is that clear? So I hope it is clear. Okay, 5 marks in your pocket. Okay, so don't miss loose balls in your examination hall. This is how CA mantra trains you. Okay, GST mantra trains you. There are mantras. Again, I repeat, 10 days before revising the mantras will not help you. 2 weeks before will not help you. After completing each chapter, keep on revising the mantras, because reciting anything on daily basis will definitely stick onto your mind. Okay, in every religion there are mantras or slogans or prayers, right? From kids, like, we are practicing those prayers, and if someone asks that prayer, without any doubt we will be saying that. Okay, okay, is that clear? So same like that it applies over here. Is that clear? So let's learn together through GST mantras. Thank you.